Hello everybody and welcome to the Texas Motor Speedway for the 9th race of our NASCAR Heat 5 2023 Mod Career Mode Season number 2 as we look to try to get back-to-back wins after a big victory at Martinsville in the last episode. So we look at our stories of the race. We got multiple for Kyle Busch. He has a very fast car today and he will be sitting on the pole for today's event. So look out for Kyle Busch to be in the mix for the victory. And then Corey LaJoie failed inspection. He'll have to start at the rear of the field. And we'll be out here in our number 99 Smart Water Chevy here at Texas, trying to get a solid finish. Texas not one of our better tracks, one of the tracks we struggled at, just like Richmond a couple races ago. We salvaged that third. Our goal today is to get a top 10 finish. That is the goal. Top 15 for the incentive, but if you just want a top 10 for me personally, then I'll be happy with the top 10 finish. So 25 lap opening stage of racing. Gonna have to make one green flag pit stop most likely. So we're battling Daniel Hemrick there. Some contact made into turn 1 game physical to make sure we clear for 23rd place on the inside of Tyler Reddick for 22nd, and drafting up to Kyle Larson and Noah Gragson up ahead as we try to work our way forwards and into contention here at Texas. We now go inside of Larson and Gragson, go by both of them, and the 14 of Chase Briscoe. Now working on the 42 of John Hunter Nemechek, give him a shot through the corner. He is now alongside the 9 Chase. We get squeezed 3 wide in the middle. Lots of contact there myself. The 5-9. Kyle Larson is crashing hard, big time behind us. Larson is wiped out completely. No caution is called, shockingly. So now we're shoving John Hunter Nemechek here into the corner. He gets very loose sideways for John Hunter. He saves it. We dive low to avoid him if he was to spin down the track. So we are good. Now myself and Chastain as Trackhouse teammates 17th and 18th trying to work our way forwards. Now going by the 51 of Justin Haley. Next up we try to find our way by Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski, which we will do 3 wide on the inside lane, jump into 14th. We make that pass happen. Next up is Allmendinger and Ryan Blaney, are 2 of our next couple of passes here at Texas. Now we go by both of those drivers. Now Blaney is for 12, trying to work to the inside of him. Here we get a squeeze, get to the inside of Blaney. Sounds there, myself and Chastain just working together. Trackhouse team. How about Shane Van Gisselberg and SVG up there running 10th place right now inside the top 10 on an oval. Very impressive for SVG in his young career today. And now Blaney boosts out the way. Now we're 3 wide. Blaney sounds getting squeezed between all kinds of cars. Blaney getting really loose. We slam in the back of him, lose a lot of momentum. 22 to go in stage 1. All kinds of chaos breaking out early here in Texas. Some hard racing. Now we dive underneath Blaney. Sounds 3 wide. We just sent it in there. We clear the 12 lift to try to get our lane, slide up the track 1 lane. Blaney underneath us, and he's going to squeeze us out of room here on this outside lane. Really getting squeezed almost into the wall, but we managed to hold our line on the outside. Now try to go in the middle, right on Blaney's outside here. Cannot quite do that. Lose a spot to him and lose a spot to our teammate Chastain. Slide up, try to block Brad Keselowski, which we do to try to maintain 13th. As you know, this is what typically Texas is. We're good for a little bit, then the run dies down. We just kind of get stuck in the 15th to 16th place area. Most of the racing, we set it too deep into Blaney, almost into Chastain. Blaney's sideways, he saves it. We're sliding up, we pin Keselowski on the wall. Hard hit in the wall, myself and Keselowski into Joey Logano. We're spinning into the wall and hitting more cars, and now we finally completely wipe out off of Reddick, and Nemechek crash the inside wall. Caution will wave. Myself and Nemechek crash. We pit drop all the way back to 39th. Larson currently scored 1 lap down in last place. We have to try to work our way up now from 39th back into contention. Truex currently leading this race with 18 laps remaining in the opening stage of racing. We go the inside of Harrison Burton, now the inside of Chandler Smith for 37th, making a few passes. And now we go by BJ McLeod to 36 and work our way to the top 35 by Michael McDowell. So now easily get by the inside of McDowell, moving to 35th by him. Now going by the 2 of Austin Cindric and working by the 38 of Todd Gilliland as we move up into 33rd, trying to work our way up into the top 30 here. Of course, usually we have no problem just getting through the back markers right there. Corey LaJoie, lots of contact there as I wasn't sure what to do. He's kind of hesitant on what move to pull, so we got into his quarter panel there. We decided to stick to the outside, go to the outside of JJ Yaley, a very aggressive move there, going to a very high side of the racetrack here. Now going to give a huge shot to Ryan Preece, go on the outside of him. Get a big run in the back. Chase Briscoe squeeze in the middle. 4 wide right now for 27th. We dive in between Briscoe, Zanes with also Dillon. 4 wide again going into turn 3 and 4. Unbelievable. 2 4-wide passes we both make successfully, and we're still fighting Austin Dillon for 26 coming out of turn 4 down this front straightaway. Trying to close in on Carson Hocevar for a spot inside the top 25 with 16 remaining in the stage. We clear Dillon for 25th, 26. Now we go by Hocevar for 24th. Another lap later after we'd already passed Justin Haley. Now we work by Ricky Stenhouse to the inside of him for 23rd. Get right alongside him. Make that pass easy. Now go by Riley Earps. Chase Elliott 3 wide to the inside. No problem right there. Go right by Mr. Earps and Mr. Elliott. And that will be position number 21 on the racetrack as Elliott pinches us down almost out of room, but we just go right through him. No problem there. Clear him exit the corner. Start sights on chasing down Joey Logano for the 20th position on the track. Denny Hamlin now leading this race. Oh, huge shape. Tyler Reddick's got a problem. Logano goes, I shove Logano right up into Tyler Reddick, but I think Tyler Reddick's blowing an engine. Big issues with the 45 of Reddick. That's now, we're 18th here. And the next lap later, a few laps later, the 4 of Josh Berry is blown an engine. And now Berry is done for the day with an engine failure. My goodness, what is going on? That moves us into 18th, and then another lap later, we get to the inside of Shane Van Gisbergen and Bubba Wallace, go 3 wide by both of them into 16th. We try to hold it, get a little bit too high up the racetrack, slide. SVG luckily stays behind us, gives us a push, being a good teammate. They try to close in on Noah Gragson for a spot inside the top 15. Here at Texas, we dive to the inside of Gragson, take 15th for now. Lifts try to hold our line, then Grayson gives us a shot, and he's going to move us out of the way. There's a lot of guys coming down pit road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 12 guys come down pit road, and we jump all the way up into position number 4. Now fighting Noah Gragson. And now Christopher Bell staying out currently with the race. A few other drivers staying out as we all try to stay on an extra lap, as I have more fuel than the rest of these guys, because I, of course, pitted after we crashed early in the stage, a few laps in, which has now given us that opportunity where we can stay a lot longer than everyone else. So now we just showed us Noah Gragson displeasure by just driving right through him right there. But yeah, to out strategy these guys here, stay out longer, inherit the lead a couple of laps here as we get by Busher and Byron to get into second now. It's just Christopher Bell staying on the racetrack with 9 laps remaining in this opening stage of racing. Our goal here in the strategy is probably just do a 2-tire stop, come out and try to salvage some stage points. That's going to be the goal here, as you're running well outside the top 10 right before everyone started pitting. Christopher Bell is completely out of gas, so we easily fly by him into turn 3 and 4 and take the lead for the first time today here in Texas. We are going to be leading a lap and finding ourselves in contention, hopefully, for some solid stage points, as we will lead here at Texas coming down to the end of the stage. And now we come in for our green flag pit stop. A couple laps later, we are in. We get down to pit road speed limit just fine. It's going to be right side tires and fuel. So we come in, it's going to be an 8-second stop. That's our strategy, right side tires instead of all 4. Pit crew, great job on pit stop, and they sent us right back out on track, right where we need to be. And we're going to come out scored in the race lead here for the moment. But Denny Hamlin's hauling the mail, catching us here into turn 1 and 2. So I go on the track, merge super early, get up through the gears, or at least trying to get up into 4th gear, when here comes Denny Hamlin out of nowhere. He's going to get into the back of us, big contact, and forces me to shift. So Denny gets into the race lead. Here comes the 48 of Bowman out of nowhere. Bowman shoots like a cannon and goes to take the lead away from Denny Hamlin into turn 3 and 4. What a move by Bowman, looking for his 3rd straight stage 1 win. Now Kyle Busch just punts us out of the way here in 3 and 4. We managed to keep it off the wall of the save, but Kyle Busch will move into 3rd because we're on 2 old tires. We're just trying to hang on to positions now. So 4 to go in stage 1, currently scored in 4th. Here comes our teammate Chastain. We try to get to the back of Kyle Busch. The grip is just not there, and we just completely wash up the racetrack, and we're going to start bleeding positions now. There goes Chastain into 4th. Here comes Truex looking for 5th. A few laps there, Truex has gone around us. We're down to 6th now. Hamlin's taking the lead back as Denny Hamlin wins stage 1 here at Texas, and we come home for a solid 6th place stage finish, getting 5 stage points, which we will gladly take and carry on with our day. As there you go, 5 stage points. Hamlin, your stage 1 winner, and we move on to stage 2. We'll restart in 7th alongside William Byron after pit stop, so we get our track position back. We're going to try to hold it this time and stay at the front here, hopefully get stage points throughout the day and have a very solid top 10 finish at the end. That is our end goals. I don't expect to win. Texas is just too tough a racetrack for that to happen. So go the inside of Martin Truex Jr. and Ross Chastain now. 3 wide for 4th. We make that pass, and now we'll try to draft up to the back of Hamlin and Kyle Busch, which we do, and we go underneath both of them. 3 wide for 2nd, going into 3 and 4. We make the pass, no problem. A great move right there. Now we lift in front of Denny, and Denny's going to give us a shot. We hold him off for now. He gives us a big push to the back of the 48 of Bowman. We dive to the inside. Bowman leads that lap. We go to the inside. 23 goes stage 2, looking for the lead now underneath the 48 of Bowman. Some contact. We send it into turn 1 and 2. We hit the apron. Big mistake. We slide. Denny Hamlin's completely shoved us out of the groove. Wait a second. We have to lift in front of the 48. Hamlin to the lead. We somehow keep it off the wall. Here comes Chastain into 2nd, who I hope can win this race for the sake of the team. Trackhouse overall is our teammate right there, Ross Chastain. We hope he can get around Denny Hamlin, get the win, get himself into the playoffs, so we don't have to worry about him the rest of the regular season, which we usually never have to. Of course, last season he won earlier in the year, and there was no problem. Trying to do it once again this season. A couple laps there, we've dropped all the way down to 6th now, continuing to bleed positions here late or at the beginning of the stage. And the caution is out on the racetrack. I can't find why, but a caution came out. So we're going to restart here in position number 6 alongside the 48 and the restart. Everyone stays out except Christopher Bell. I believe the 20 Christopher Bell actually came in and pitted to try to make it longer on fuel. as we go on the outside of William Byron and are working for that 4th position, and then Kyle Busch right in front of him. As now we go 3 wide in between Byron and Kyle Busch, going for 3rd. We're going to have a shot here to making a move into 3 and 4. Instead, now we just shove our teammate Ross Chastain the inside Denny Hamlin and say, "Go Ross, take the lead." That was what we did right there. We just shoved him off in there in the corner, trying to get him that stage win. As here was a 48 going by. We're bouncing off the door of Brad Keselowski. Big contact right there, fighting for 8th on the racetrack. So 16 to go in stage 2. We continue to fight for position here. Go the inside of Keselowski for 8th. Still making lots of contact here, but we make sure we get clear of him next to the corner. We slam him up on the fence. Big there for Keselowski. Put him in the wall, which unfortunately allows Truex to sneak to our inside here, and we're going to have to let Truex go in the corner, which we do. Truex slots into 8th, and we fall back to position number 9 now, just trying to hold on to a top 10 here as the stage winds on, and we got a big wiggle next to the corner. We hang on to it, but the car is really loose. The handling really going away. Fuel upstairs, we've dropped all the way down to 12th after a terrible long run. Now we come in for our pit stop. Way too conservative here. Let Albany and Keselowski go by. We get back in front of them coming into the pit stop, but way too conservative on pit entry. And so now we come in for a 4-tire full fuel complete stop here. Pit crew, they're great at it, and they're going to continue taking care of business. So get around, change all 4 tires, and we're going to be back out there on the racetrack carrying on business. So Buescher, Truex gives Bubba. We get alongside Allmendinger, so we'll be battling for 13th as we come out of the pits right now. Christopher Bell, of course, stays out an extra lap, has everyone lapped at the moment. So now we just get on the inside of Allmendinger. Once we have momentum, get into him there, get to the high side of the racetrack. Here, just trying to get more momentum by getting up to speed faster, which will work, as it works beautifully. So we get up to speed way faster than a lot of cars, and we beat Buescher, currently scored in 9th, as we fly by 4 or 5 guys re-entering the racetrack after merging out of the track early. So we get some momentum, and that works perfectly for us now. As we work our way through 3 and 4 to try to get some positions. Move up to the field. Christopher Bell still in the lead, but I believe he should be pitting within the next lap or 2, and we should be just fine back up in drive positions. Then we move up to 8th, passing a couple of guys on pit road. Now there's Ryan Preece, who's a ghost, and there's Denny Hamlin coming out of pit road, and a costly mistake. Mostly it's going to cost him the stage win here as we get past Denny into 7th. As we get around the 11 of Denny Hamlin, who's completely choked away his hopes of the stage win. Now we won the last lap of stage 2. It is Kyle Busch in the lead, looking for the stage win. Would be his first of the day. As we try to hold off the 23 of Bubba Wallace. Ty Gibbs in 54, Hamlin 11. We got 3 hungry, cheating Yoders right behind us, trying to get these positions. As I think we should be able to hold off Bubba, but I don't know about Denny's. Denny Hamlin, a huge run going to 3-4. Denny to give us a shot right there. We try to hold the bottom here and hold off Denny, but he's just too aggressive. And he gives us the bump and run. Denny goes by. He will steal 7th at the last second. Kyle Busch wins stage 2. We come home in 8th, earning 3 stage points here. Solid stage points both stages, so we're still satisfied. Busch first, but I wish we would have stayed ahead of Hamlin there. That's not what we wanted to do. So we come in pit road, stage number 3, back underway here. It's going to be 29 laps to go. As we get back underway, we restart here in 7th, 29 to go. Hopefully we try to find our way into victory lane. We go the inside of Bowman and Blaney and Kyle Busch. A great move right there. 3 wide for a second. We door check Kyle Busch. Big contact there coming out of turn 2. Being a little aggressive trying to go for the position. Now we got to run at the back of William Byron Chastain. We dive to the inside. Go 3 wide for the lead here. Texas to send it in there. As we all go up to the high side of the racetrack, we clear William Byron around the inside of Ross Chastain. And with the momentum, we are going to lead our first laps here at Texas. As we lead here with 26 to go, we take it. Sorry, with 28 to go, we take it from Chastain and Bowman. We take the lead with that great move, 3 wide move to the inside lane, a beautiful move. We take the race lead, and now we clear Chastain and Bowman down the back stretches. Now we're going to try to hold on to the lead for the next couple of laps here in Texas. Now we on to 19 laps to go after there was a caution in between. Couldn't find why that was caused, so on the restart, we've been holding off Bowman and Byron. Now we get too loose, we hit the apron, lose too much momentum, and Bowman seeks to our outside lane. We make some contact next to the corner, but Bowman going to go to the lead here in Texas. The 48 on our outside, we still send it here on the inside lane at the bottom of the racetrack, just trying to hang in with them. We pull ahead by a nose, and then the car, the handling just going away as this run goes on. We just slide Bowman to the lead. Chastain on our outside goes into second. If there are any 2 drivers that were not myself to be fighting for the win, I would want it to be Ross and Bowman. There was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He's blown a tire on lap 67. With 18 laps to go, Stenhouse blows a tire, goes crashing to the inside lane. No caution is called, but he wipes out with a flat tire. Get another look at it here. He was racing J.J. Yaley and Chase Elliott for 22nd, and the tire just lets go on him, and he goes crashing into Yaley, who goes into the wall, hits Hocevar, then spins by himself like a top to the inside wall, and that is it for him. So a couple laps later, we are scored here in 5th. Fighting John Hunter, we slam his door going into the corner for 4th, trying to get underneath him. We get underneath Nemechek there, get physical, trying to stay ahead of him and Hamlin. Now Hamlin gets to our inside. Now we're going to be 3 wide, stuck in a Toyota sandwich. Not something I want to be stuck in right now. And you got Bubba and Bell, so you got, I'm 4 Toyotas. I'm completely blockaded right now. They're door slamming me. I'm getting moved out of the way. There goes Hamlin. There goes Bell, Nemechek. All of a sudden, we're starting to bleed positions left and right. Here comes Kyle Busch. He goes into 7th. Here comes Martin Truex, trying to go into 8th now. Bubba not far behind either. We're just trying to hang on to these positions. About to come down for our green flag pit stop here with the money stop. Most likely the final stop of the day here. They go by. Bubba goes by. Now trying to hold off Ty Gibbs for 10th. So we door slam him. Get him out. He spins. There goes Ty Gibbs. We completely wipe him out. Now we're sliding off the door. Kyle Larson. Huge wiggle. We both save it. Larson into 10th. We settle into 11th. But the car is way too loose. We're just completely just losing position after position. It is ugly what's going on here. We are just dropping like a rock through the field. And a couple laps later, we come in for our pit stop. Reddick, Busher think they can jump us in, but we beat them and try to beat Allmendinger here. And we managed to get to his outside. So we settle in for a 2-can, 4-tire, full kind of stop here. Money stop, final pit stop of the day here in Texas. Gonna try to get out there and salvage a top 10 finish. Just the race didn't end the way we wanted it to, you know. And just didn't end well for us. But here we are coming out of the pit stop, and we're gonna come back out there with all the Toyotas and Allmendinger currently in 12th, and we do just like we did last time, merge back on the racetrack a little early, try to get some momentum and beat these guys on the straightaways. There goes Denny Hamlin. Todd Gilliland does currently have everyone. He currently has everyone 1 lap down as he is staying out. As he pitted under that last caution, he's the only one to do so, but he's gonna pit within the next couple of laps, so everyone should be fine. We should all get back by him, no problem. Get back on the lead lap, ET to fight as we were for positions. Currently scored in 12th behind the 8 of Kyle Busch. Just trying to cycle out, get some positions here at the end of the stage, but it's just been some tough sledding for us as we haven't had the speed, haven't had the grip, and we just don't like Texas at all. So, and now as we pass some guys on pit road, we cycle back out into position number 10, into the 10th spot, trying to hold off Bubba Wallace here, get some spots late in the stage, and bring home the top 10 finish, as I've said multiple times. Here comes Bubba. We let him go on the inside, and we slide down to 11th. So we will let Wallace go by. We will pass Todd Gilliland in a couple of laps, I'm sure, for position, and that will get us into 10th. Actually, we passed some more guys per road, or actually jump all the way up to position number 9 here. So actually 9th here. Late in the stage, right here behind Bubba Wallace. A couple laps later, we are 10th, trying to hold off Kyle Larson with 3 laps to go in this race, trying to maintain the top 10. Teammate Chastain is in the lead, looking to get the win and lock himself in the playoffs, which is great. Exactly what we want to happen. We want Chastain to win, because we know we can't, so we want our teammate to lock himself in the playoffs so we can both try to make the final 4 once again. Of course, last season Ross was unfortunately eliminated in the round of 12. We're going to try to help him go farther this time as Larson. The momentum is too strong in the outside lane. We try to throw a late block on Larson. Big contact. We lose the momentum. And Larson takes 10th. And we have to settle for 11th here with 2 laps to go at Texas. Now down the back. She go to 3-4. The smoke coming out. Larson blows a tire. The 5 goes spinning. Into the wall goes Larson. He blows a tire right in front of me and gives me my top 10 back. Larson is upside down in the background. Cars are pitting because they are out of gas. That's Wallace and Hamlin. We jump into 8th. White flag in the air. Final lap. Presented by Credit One Bank here at Texas. Next flag ends the race. Chastain in the lead, looking to get the win and lock himself into the playoffs. Down the backstretch for the final time. We are back here in 8th, just trying to hold on to this position and bring home a solid finish as we work our way through turn 3 and 4, chasing down the lapper of Henry. We go by him. Larson still stuck on the bottom there. We go by him, and through the final corner, Ross Chastain wins at Texas. Our teammates locked into the playoffs. Both Trackhouse cars are in for the 2nd season in a row, and we come home for a solid 8th place finish here in Texas, salvaging a top 10. This is what we wanted to do, so we're satisfied with the top 10. A little disappointed we couldn't have been a little bit better. If we had one more lap, we could have got some more spots, but Chastain the winner, Kyle Busch your runner-up, Truex 3rd, great career best finish for John Hunter Nemechek in 4th. Then you have Bowman, a great run right in your top 5, then Byron 6th, Bell 7th, myself in 8th, Allmendinger 9th, and Chris Buescher rounding out your top 10 today in Texas. Then we go to the next page of race results. As we get the solid top 10, you're going to have a good run for Shane Van Gisbergen, his best oval finish, 13th place. Good job for SVG. Then Riley Earps, Todd Gilliland, 2 front row cars in the top 20, 16th, 17th. Shout out to those guys. Then the rest of the race results, Denny Hamlin all the way down in 25th. Ran out of gas late, and Bubba in 26th. They both choked away a good finish. And then the DNS on the day are going to be Ryan Blaney, Ricky Stenhouse, Chandler Smith, Eric Jones, and Josh Berry. So a lot of guys out of this race late in the goings. But in the end, it is Chastain getting the win in Texas. Back-to-back races with Trackhouse Driver and Victory Lane. Me last time out of Martinsville, Chastain today, and our points lead is at 63, so I think it goes down 6 points. We're still leading the points. Then Elliott, Hamlin, Truex, Chastain, and Allmendinger now join us in the playoffs. Then in on points, you have Byron, Bell, Bowman, Kyle Busch, Berry, and Bubba Wallace among those who are in the top 10 in the current point standings. And then Ryan Preece, Joey Logano, John Nemechek, and Ryan Blaney currently in on points. Justin Haley, Chris Buescher, Ty Gibbs, and Austin Dillon being the first 4 below the playoff cut line. There are the rest of the point standings. And now, the fastest off the race, we go to Kyle Busch with a 29.87. Great job for Bushy today. And Hamlin, the most laps, only 19 laps, which means there were a lot of lap leaders today. So a lot of parity of leaders today, so that's good. And then on the move drivers, our teammate Chastain, who got the victory after starting 27th, up 26 on the day. And a tough break, and you go to Eric Jones, who DNFs in 39th after starting on the front row, minus 37 spots. Tough day for him. Then to the playoff grid, of course, we are comfortably in with 4 wins on the season. Chase Elliott has 1. Hamlin has 1. Truex has 1. Now our teammate Chastain has 1, which you love to see. And then Allmendinger got that 1 road course win. He is in, so we have 6 winners through 10 races. Then William Byron, Christopher Bell, comfortably above the cut line in points at the moment. They're looking well on their way to a playoff berth. Bowman looking very good. A great bounce back year for him. Kyle Busch, Josh Berry, Bubba Wallace, all looking pretty good. Ryan Preece currently sits pretty solid above the cut line. Then Joey Logano is plus 20 to the good. Then you have John Nemechek plus 18. Ryan Blaney plus 15 over Justin Haley. Haley out by 15. Buescher out by 18. Gibbs out by 19. Dillon by 23. And Keselowski by 25. So until the next episode at Talladega, I hope you all have a good one.